Escaping the pressure right. They'll get this complete to Austin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Kilgore. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And his throw here is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And
because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means
and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Max Crosby picks up his second sack of the afternoon. This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. Yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, It turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
Tonight, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Giants.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Wow, so wipe out the... Up the middle, Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 10, 1st and goal. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up. And his kick here is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. He's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They run the counter. Kilgore. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Frazier. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Kilgore. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 8. And this will be incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. An 80-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Eluding the pressure right. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 19 seconds. They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Frazier. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Kilgore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try again, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. And the Giants ready to come out now. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't... Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 32 yards. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Kilgore pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Flush to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
New York set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly...
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They run the counter. Kilgore. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And it is starting to appear, thankfully for them, that this is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They're not home yet, but in control in the fourth quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They go to Johnson again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. They give them 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Pittsburgh,
a loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.